back, where we break down the data and crack interview together. This is the day 5 of our Power BI interview series, where we are covering 70 questions must known from just in 7 days. Alright, we are targeting 10 questions every day. So the topic for today question is visualizations, reports and UX. Alright, the question is related to visualizations, report and UX. So let's start with the first question without any delay. So the first question for today is that what is the difference between report and dashboard? Alright, report. Well, speaking about the report. Well, speaking about the report. Well, speaking about the report. Alright, report is nothing but it is a multiple page canva. It is a multiple page canva in where? In Power BI desktop. Okay, it is a multiple page canva in Power BI desktop where you can create interactive visualization, slicer, filter. All right, filter and slicer using your data model. All right, using your data model. On the other hand, well, speaking about the report, it is nothing but it is a multiple page canva in Power BI desktop that we normally install in our computer, and where we perform the visualization, filter, slicer using our data, using our available data. All right, now while speaking about dashboard, what is this dashboard? Dashboard is nothing but it is simply, it is a single page, it is a single page summary view where in Power BI service that contain tile from one or more report. All right, so the main difference between report and dashboard is that report is in multiple pages in Power BI desktop. On the other hand, dashboard is a single page summary view in our Power BI service. All right, now let's move to the next question. What is slicer and how it is different from filter? All right, so now let's understand what is this slicer. Well, speaking about the slicer, slicer is nothing but slicer is simply a visual filtering tool. All right, slicer is nothing. Slicer is a visual filter, control or filtering tool, such as drop down, buttons that lead user to interactively select the value according to their needs. All right, according to their needs, and it is normally user interactive. All right, interactive. On the other hand, while speaking about the filter, On the other hand, we'll speaking about the filter. Well, speaking about the filter apply condition. Normally apply condition to data shown in our visual. All right, visual, graph or chart. Normally filter is of 3 level. The first one is filter on our single visual, filter on entire page, and filter on report, means all page. All right, filter on report, and it is normally hidden. Filter is normally hidden, means it is normally hidden. Filter is hidden, means the user cannot interact with the filter. All right, it is applied silently behind the background, means user cannot interact with the filter. On the other hand, user can interact with the slicer. All right, now let's move to the next question. What is tooltip in Power BI? All right, now we're speaking about the tooltips in Power BI. Tooltips is nothing but it is simply the Well, speaking about the tooltip, as per definition, it is a pop-up visual that appears when hovering over the data to provide extra contextual information. Even we can create a custom tooltip page for each detail. For example, well, speaking about the tooltips, I have created one bar chart. All right, and in my bar chart, if I put my mouse over here, all right, it will show one pop-up visual. All right, pop-up visual or information page about this particular data only. This page or pop-up visual is normally known as tooltips. All right, means the informations in that pop-up visual. And similarly, when I hover my mouse over this graph, the informations related to this graph will be pop up. All right, this is normally the tooltips in Power BI. Now let's move to the next question. So the next question is that what is bookmark in Power BI? As per definition, bookmark normally save the state of a report page, normally including like filter, visual selection. It is normally used for storytelling, navigations, and custom user experience. All right. Now, drill through in Power BI. Well, speaking about the drill through, it normally allows the users to right click on the data point and navigate it to different page with more detailed filter based on our selection. All right. Now moving to the next question, what is conditional formatting in Power BI? While speaking about the conditional formatting in Power BI, it is normally dynamically visual, such as using colors, data bar icon based on the field value. For example, we normally set a red column for negative cells and green column for positive cells. All right. The next question here we have is that what is KPI Visuals and how it is used. KPI normally stand for key performance indicator. The example of a KPI can be like simply total sales. It normally indicates like total orders, total sales, total customer, and many more. All right. Now the 8th question here we have is that how do you improve the report UX, means user experience. How you will improve the report user experience. You can normally use a consistent layout. All right. Similarly, you can add the navigations button and bookmark. You can apply a color theme. Similarly, you can add a simple, clean and understandable visuals in your report. Similarly, you can use tooltips for additional informations and header as well to improve your user experience. All right. Now the next question here we have is that what is decomposition tree visual? It is normally a AI power visual used to break down the metric like sales by dimensions like region, sales by product. It helps us to explore why metric exactly change. All right. Here now we have the last question, that is what is tooltip page and how it is used. Normally when we hover on any data point, all right, we get a pop down visual. Here we have the additional informations about that visuals. All right. So we tooltip page is nothing but it is simply the custom page that we use as a tooltip that shows the hovering over a visual. It normally helps us with a more contextual informations cutting the main report page. Alright, I hope you all understand today's topic, all about means today's topic and all the questions related to visualizations, report and UX. Alright, in the next video we will see all about the advanced topic such as what is Power BI Gateway, why it is useful, type of a Power BI Gateway, row label security. Similarly, in the next video, we will also look at the scenario-based questions and all. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you learned something new today, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to DataCraft.